Lotus' history of primarily sports cars and roadsters turns a corner with Geely now signing the checks. The Chinese multinational wants to turn the brand into a bigger moneymaker, and as such has ambitious goals to ramp up production and build only electrics by 2028. The new Emeya fits into that picture as the company's first all-electric 4-door Grand Tourer. Like it does with the Eletre, Lotus is expected to offer one dual-motor AWD configuration with 2 levels of output for the Emeya. If that's true, lower trim levels should develop 603 horsepower and 524 pounds-to-foot of torque, and the top model should make 905 horsepower and 727 pounds-to-foot of torque. Launches to 60 miles per hour are estimated to take as little as 2.5 seconds, making the Lotus Grand Tourer as quick as the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Although official numbers have yet to be released, look for the Emeya's 102 kWh battery to provide more range than the Taycan Turbo S's 222 miles. The Lotus EV 800-volt battery architecture enables charging from 10 to 80% in 15 minutes when the car is hooked up to a 350 kilowatts fast charger, says the brand. Like the Emeya, Tesla's Model S is offered in 2 states of tunes, as of this writing. Long-range trims make 63 horsepower more than the lower-output Lotus powertrain, and the Model S Plaid develops 1,020 horsepower, 115 horsepower more than the higher-output Emeya. The Plaid is also an estimated 0.4 seconds quicker to 60 miles per hour. As for range, the Model S sets a high bar. These cars vary in distance from 348 estimated miles for the Plaid with 21-inch wheels to as much as 405 miles for the long range with 19s. Because it's a hatchback, the Model S will likely also have an advantage in cargo space. Lotus has built its reputation on producing sports cars, so any Grand Tourer from the brand would almost certainly have to include some performance bits. The most obvious from outside are the car's active aerodynamics. Up front, it employs a variable lip for downforce and grille shutters to reduce drag when closed or to cool the battery and brakes when open. At the rear are an active diffuser and dual-element rear wing, also for more stability aiding downforce. Hidden from view is the Emeya's semi-active electronically controlled air suspension and electric power steering rack, which Lotus says has been mounted to the chassis to improve feedback. Sharing so much with the Eletre leads us to think the Emeya could also wind up with its rear-wheel steering that would kick up a notch the GT's agility and stability. Here again, Emeya is expected to mimic Eletre. Lane keeping, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring should be standard, and features like self-driving parking might also be available. Systems will likely be upgradable, too, through over-the-air updates. Emeya likely pinches from Eletre here as well. The top trim level could get a dash full of displays like the SUV, including a driver's gauge cluster screen, a widescreen infotainment interface, and a third slim screen for the front passenger. Eletre is also getting an augmented reality head-up display, which could wind up in the GT. KEF audio with integrated noise cancelling should also be offered. As with the Eletre SUV, we're likely looking at a 3-car range for the 2025 Emeya Grand Tourer. The base model, an Emeya S, and the Emeya are top trim level. Pricing could start close to or even exceed $100,000, but that's consistent with its rivals and should still be less than the Eletre SUV sticker price.